Greetings, everyone. From Sacramento, the Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. You look at the Rockets. Van Vliet with it. Now Green defending. It's taken away by Smith. Stolen by Conley. Kings moving the ball around. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Outside, Sabonis. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Look, he is so agile and creative on the drive. Guarding Sabonis when he's attacking, well, let's just say that is a bit of an issue.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Here's Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And goaltending is going to be... the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Murray.
And look at how focused VanVleet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Conley with the three. Here's Porter. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Porter. Over Martin. Clock at 6. And it's in there. Sabonis has got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Stolen by Markkanen. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Van Vliet wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Right side, Green. On deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
It's a bonus with the drive. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Sacramento with the ball. After the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Van Vliet. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass. His passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here is Porter. 1:10 left to play in the first. Smith with a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He was money from deep in college. Looks like the confidence has stuck.
Outside, Markkanen. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. On the wing, Eric Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trailing. Down low. Markkanen. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here is Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Christopher. Here's Garuba. Houston moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. They're outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Okay, Sacramento, get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Houston in the lead. Murray with it. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Rockets. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green Went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Barnes looking around. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Here's Len. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Substituting on the court.
Pass to Christopher. Back to Green. Here's Christopher. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Substitution for your teams. Domantas Sabonis.
Now Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that winding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. Can't allow that to happen.
Screen by Sabonis. Murray outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. Rockets leading by 5. Murray outside. Green breaking loose. Murray, good. Murray's got 8 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
For 3, Van Vliet connects from 3-point range.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Here's Capella outside for Martin. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Herter. Fires for 3. Rockets with the rebound. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Murray. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's just a fun player to watch in these moments. Murray uses his defense to generate his offense sometimes.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Herter. Sacramento again missing. To the middle. Here's Smith. Shoots over Van Vliet. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
And so it's Houston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. To the paint. Stolen by Len. Porter with it. Now guarded by Porter. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Ooh, he is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
And here is Green. Takes it inside. That one drops for him. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. Here's Conley. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. And Green slams it in.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. A tremendous year in all facets of the game.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Substitution for the Rockets. Josh Christopher. The Kings with the timeout. That's right. 1-6-3.
And so here is Houston. And they double up Murray. Pass to Christopher. Down low. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Capella over to help. Outside Porter. And Holmes throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
The offensive rebound. Right side Gordon. Over Porter. And it's Gordon missing. The Kings trail by 16. Pass to Markkanen. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the two-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here's Conley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith on the wing. He's got 8. Lets it fly. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. That's 10 points so far for Jabari Smith. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Pass to Markkanen. Porter outside. Rebound by Murray. Rockets leading by 16. 1:11 left in the third. Green draws the double. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Sabonis. That one goes. Count it. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Back to Van Vliet. And here is Conley. Porter in the corner. Up and in on the layup. Porter's got his first basket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Conley into the lane. Good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Here's Green. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal.
The Rockets, 48.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Herter. Barnes up top. Here's Len. Shot clock at 6. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA. Selected 2nd overall in 2021.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Sacramento. Trailing by 19. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Porter double team. And stolen by Murray. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Rocket substitution. Josh Christopher.
Now here's Barnes. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Christopher. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Len. That shot off. So Houston will take it the other way. Here is Porter. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Assist from.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The shot by Len, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Outside Porter. Outside Martin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. The Rockets making a switch here. The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Van Vliet. The three. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Capella. Now, Martin. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the three. And the rejection by Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Substitution for the offense. Jalen Green. DeJounte Murray.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Murray. To the wing right side. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
For three, Van Vliet. Second chance shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 20.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
In the corner, it's Capella. Smith outside. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
And the Rockets lead by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Houston.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jabari Smith.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
So we see Houston taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have to.
Cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, God is up. In every lifetime, we don't take no except the oppressors. If you step out of your line, I will protect what's mine. Kahit merong rosaryo, sino magliligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. Roots deeper than water, they're in a village, a river. You'll be in a minute like Nevis Fernandez. Have you for my tribe, quickly regret it. Abani ko sa kamay, at isang mikropono sabay. At ang tapang ko, gaya ng inay. At halimaw nang sumasabay. Mga bara nyo lahat sablay. Mga rappers na puro bangkay. Kaya walang mag-iingay. I got that Filipino phenotype. Kayo monkey mestizo white, but give me that moreno like that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like those Bali songs and I read the need no hype. Two tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history like from a now I read the speaking type. They until when might just like hacienda. My titles left and right with smoke and mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinos are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that wasn't. Came back like I never left. Only do it if it feel natural, I can't force it. They say where you get that swag from, I bought this. If you ask me, then I'm number one, but that's my opinion. You could go check the stats yourself, just start sounding in it. Tryna compete with me in the same lane. Around, I made my own way, see if they maintain. Feeling like I'm almighty, so fashion, yeah, fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah, the money, yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be. Yeah, I guess that what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. What you tryna talk about? It ain't about money. I don't hear no notification, not the bank calling. Got the keys, I could pick a door like the warden. You can't even floating. What even would happen? I'm like a virgin in Paris, oh, that's embarrassing. Boy, you my son, carriage it. We having fun with it still. I can tell that you overthinking. I could do it with my eyes closed. You can see that I'm barely blinking. Fashion, yeah, fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah. The money and yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be. Yeah. I guess that what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage you would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me, how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah, the way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, Grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules, started is an omen. If you owe me, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner, it smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch his step, then he out of sight, out of mind. Quickly how they forget you, it was fake love for real, only the call it my it was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil or forbid, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly tweet tweet. I don't kick it with them, they cheat. I'm always leaving out on fleek. And I don't ever hate, I'ma leave you just where you started. They wanted to race and you seeing who got the farthest. Out of LA on the hills, this crib the largest. Had a good day, I don't know what my favorite part is. You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back. Now I got big racks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad, like too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, throw shade on me. When it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me, don't change, but the day, homie. Change, but the next move, they know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due, got them in their feelings like the last do. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too...
en otras acciones. Yo no te voy a dar explicaciones. Y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios, man, me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí